Welcome back, you guys. Today I'm going to share with you some books that we have been using for the Gather Round Farming and Foods unit. So if you want to see all of the books, then stick around. Okay, you guys, so I have a whole stack of books here and I did them in like categories just to help break it down a little bit. Like I said, we are doing the Gather Round of Farming and Foods, but you know what? If you're not doing like the Gather Round unit study, you could literally take these books and make a unit study yourself with them. Like, you don't have to purchase a curriculum to be able to learn great, amazing material for your kids. You can just read them a book, and that is amazing in itself. Like, the power of a book, you guys. Anyways, I do plan on doing a whole review on Gather Round Farming and Foods and just letting you how we liked it. But if you are new here, I just want to welcome you. My name is Sarah, and this is my channel, Rolling with the Rouses. And on my channel, I love to share about homeschooling and motherhood and my faith in Christ, and I love books. So you guys will see a ton of book hauls on this channel as well. So all of these except for one I got from the library. What I like to do is I like to go to the book list in Gather Round and go through the books and select the books that I think we're going to use within like that 3-ish weeks. And then like I'll go back and pick up more. So I will have probably another little like library haul showing you what other books that we got. What am I saying? I don't know. I totally forgot. I forgot what I was saying. I don't know. Oh yeah, so this is what I was saying. After I look up all the books that are in that book list, I will also go in the search bar and just type in like, okay, for instance, if we're studying cows, I would type in cows and then get whatever books I think we would like and pick them through there. So that's kind of how I do this. So not all of these were on there, I don't think. And a lot of these, I think I did just check out because I like to let my kids just look through books too, because they just like that. So for chickens, we got this book. This is Chickens Life Cycle. So this book is obviously just the life cycle of the chicken. And it's got beautiful pictures, like photographs in it. And I mean, it's just pretty basic. Just, you know, how chickens are raised and the life cycle of them. And yeah, I mean, it's just pretty basic, the life cycle of a chicken. It's got important words in the back. And then it even has a couple questions in the back. And yeah, so that's this book. Then I have this book right here, just called Chickens. And I will try to link everything in the description box if I can. This one's just about chickens. And this one has really short sentences. This one is made more towards younger kids. So I really like books like this because my kids will sit and definitely listen to this, and they're just like short sentences, but they learn a little bit from it. So that's that one. Then we have another Life Cycles chicken. This one is a little bit more in depth than this one. So this one would probably be geared towards more younger kids, and this one would be towards a little bit older kids. But this one also, you know, beautiful pictures, like actual real photographs. And then it just talks about different breeds of chickens. It talks about the eggs. It talks about, you know, baby chicks and like how they grow. It talks about how many eggs they can lay and stuff like that. Then it even has like a little life cycle page. And then it has a glossary in the back as well. So that is this Life Cycles book. Okay, so this next chickens book I really love. You guys, I have been, okay, this author, Gail Gibbons, is absolutely amazing. I feel like I've shared books in my past library hauls last year from her. but I can't remember. But I know I have checked out so many books from her, like over the years of homeschooling, and I think she's probably one of my go-tos because the illustrations are always beautiful and the information in these books are absolutely amazing as well. So I feel like these are some books that I might need to pick up just to have in our homeschool, because this book alone, you can learn so much. So this one is called Chicks and Chickens, and we just snuggled up in bed one day and read this, and it is just absolutely beautiful. It talks about different kinds of chickens. It talks about roosters. It talks about hens. It talks about the chicks. It talks about what they eat and the different breeds. And it talks about the difference between like free range chickens or like caged chickens and what they eat. It talks about the digestion of the chickens. I mean, this book is just full of amazing information. We learned so much about chickens just in this one book. It is so cool. It talks about the life cycle in the egg of the chick. I don't even know what you would call that, you guys. I'm having brain fog. So, I don't even know. I highly recommend this book. Even if you just pick it up from your library, it is amazing. I like it. I really, really highly recommend this one. Okay, so this next one is called The Chickens Are Coming. And this is about a family who has backyard chickens, or they get backyard chickens, and they're just like really excited about them. And it just talks about them raising them and all sorts of stuff. It's really cute, you guys. It's adorable. My kids really liked this book. We read this during one of our tea times. So that was fun. But yeah, so that's just a cute fiction book about chickens. So these last two are also chicken fiction books. And this one is called Chickens on the Loose. And it is just a fun little book. And it's about these chickens who just run rampant through the town. They just run around through the town and like bump into people and mess up their stuff. And just their little wild adventure they go on running through the town. So this was just a fun one. My kids like this. They had me read this one to them a couple times. So this next book is super cute. And this one is called Daisy Comes Home. And it is about this little girl from China. And she has hens. And her hens lay eggs, of course. And she has this one hen that all the other hens are just so mean to. And it's pretty much about the hen's journey, you know, from being lost and then how her owner gets her back, pretty much how the little girl gets her back. But she goes through this huge journey in this basket, and then someone takes her and wants to keep her, and then the little girl is selling the eggs at the market, and she sees that that's her chicken. And she ends up getting her back and bringing her home. And Daisy, which is the chicken, she goes from being not liked and pecked at from the other chickens to, you know, they all being happy at the end. And she's kind of like standing her ground because she's been through a lot as a chicken. So this book was really cute and we really liked it. So this next book right here is called The Life and Times of Corn. If you guys saw my other video on the bee books, you'll know that I had this same book, or this same type of book, like series. I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. I'm sorry, you guys. I have brain fog really bad. Anyway, I guess this is a whole series, and I'm about to collect all of them because the honeybee one was so good that I'm just like, I probably need all of these books because they're really good. The pictures are gorgeous. The information is gorgeous. So this pretty much just goes through corn. So it says, what grain has seeds in all the colors of the rainbow, can grow 20 feet high, was eaten at the first Thanksgiving, and is more valuable to the United States than gold? Corn. Corn is the giant of grains. It helps make just about everything, from batteries and fuels to ink and laundry starch, and in the form of Johnny cakes, tortillas, corn chowder, hasty pudding, fresh off the cob, and more. Corn feeds families around the world. It's just a good book about corn, you guys. I love it. I love it. I'm probably going to be purchasing this one because I like it. This next book here is called The Forever Garden, and we haven't read this yet, but I am excited to read it because it seems so beautiful. The pictures are really cute and the message behind it is really cute. This one sounds really cute. So it says, each day, rain or shine, Honey works in the garden, and each day the little girl who lives next door is right by Honey's side. She hangs on the fence in the mornings, she watches from her window when it's raining, and on nice days when Honey eats in her garden, the girl goes over for dessert. Here's a heartwarming picture book that shows how friendship, just like a garden, grows. But what happens when one friend has to move away? So this book sounds really cute, and I can't wait to read it to my kids. Okay, so this next book here is called Secrets of the Garden. And this one is about food chains and food webs in your own backyard. So this one says, Alice spends so much time in her family's garden. She thinks of it as her summer home. She loves the beans and the corn and the lettuce they grow. She notices that the birds and beetles and rabbits love the garden too. It's their home as well. Some animals come to eat the plants and others come to eat the animals that eat the plants. Alice discovers dozens of food chains right in her own backyard. So yeah, this pretty much just talks about backyard food chains, and it just follows this little girl Alice around. So this book is pretty cute. And then I think this is the book that we read before we read that one, and it is called Badger's Perfect Garden. So this book is really cute, and it just follows this badger. He's been saving these seeds, and he goes out and he works real hard and he plants the garden. And then it was like that night or whatever, there's a big rainstorm that happens, and all the seeds that he worked so hard to plant just blow all away. And he's so sad because he worked so hard on his garden, and then all of the flowers start to grow, and he just realizes how beautiful it is anyways. And it really is a perfect garden, and he has his friends to enjoy it with. So this book was really cute. My kids really like that one. Then, of course, this one we own, and it is We Are the Gardeners by Joanna Gaines and kids. And you guys, I just love this book so much because it gives me hope to be able to have maybe a green thumb one day. You guys, I kill almost everything. I'm not even joking. Like, I'm surprised when things are living. I'm like, wow, I've kept you alive this long. Praise the Lord. And this book, I'm telling you, has given me so much hope because it is so cute. It's all about how they started off, and this book is all about how they became the gardeners, how it came from. And the pictures in this are absolutely beautiful. And it just talks about how they started off with a fern and then they killed it. And then they learned about the fern, and they learned that they overwatered it, and that's why it died. So then they tried a new plant, and when they kept that one alive, they just started adding plants here and there. But this book not only talks about their little journey as the gardeners and growing things, but it also kind of talks about different things like worms and stuff like that. So it does have like some information in here about gardening as well, wrapped up into the story. So you guys, this is a good one. Sticking with the gardening theme, kind of. The next couple books are on flowers, and this first one, I'm probably going to purchase this one because the other day my daughter came and told me that she really loved this book a lot. And she was actually like copying the pictures, like, you know, looking at the flowers in this book and then drawing them herself, and then even doing copy work from this. Yes, on her own. I didn't even tell her to do it. Okay, she's like, look, Mom. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And she's like, I copied the words too. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is great. Learning happens all the time. So anyway, this one is called Flowers, and it is by DK. And it says, explore nature with fun facts and activities. So this book is just so beautiful, you guys. Like it said, there's just all types of flowers in here, and it does throw in some activities. And you guys, it's just really beautiful. And I feel like the bite-sized information is just perfect for the elementary aged kids. I think that's why Faith really likes this one so much. And because the pictures are just so beautiful. So this one I'm probably going to end up purchasing. Okay, moving on to another amazing book, yet again from Gail Gibbons. And this one is called Flowers. And this one is absolutely beautiful too. I don't even think we got to this one yet. Or I think we started reading this, but we didn't finish all of it. But it talks about climate control, flowers from seeds, flowers from bulbs, flowers from vines, flowers from bushes, flowers from trees. I mean, all different environments, from deserts to rainforests to wetlands. I mean, you guys, this book is awesome. I am probably going to have to get this one too. It talks about annuals and perennials. It talks about parts of a flower, pollination. Yeah, this one is beautiful as well. It talks about life cycles of different, you know, of like an apple and a squash. So how seeds travel. You guys, this book is absolutely beautiful. This one I'm probably definitely going to get because I feel like this, you could just teach just from this book so much. So much information just jam-packed into this book. Like, it could be a whole little curriculum right in its own. You can learn so much just from that book. Okay, you guys, so I do have another stack of books, but I don't think I'm going to share with them. I'm going to do a part 2 because this video is just going to be ridiculously long. So I'm going to end the video here. If you guys like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and comment, because when you guys like and comment on my videos and share them, it really helps me to be seen in YouTube, and I really appreciate it. And I just like to help other homeschooling moms and moms in general. So it blesses me and my channel and others when you guys share my content, and I am so thankful for that. If you have any questions, like always, leave them below, and I will see you guys in the next video. All right, guys, have a blessed day.